Yo, 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 yo. Yeah, Mookie.
What's up, man?
And we back
Okay.
with another reaction video. We got my man Islam, bro. Now, this dude been doing numbers on our page, bro. They love him. They want us to react to this guy more, man.
Okay.
Look, man. It's the savage rise of him? So I guess it's going a little bit more into like his personal background, y'all. His personal story. See what you're about, man. Anything else you got to say before we start, bro?
Let's get into it.
Let's go.
But he gave me all. I always ask God, but he gave me always more than what I ask.
Yes, sir.
From the rugged mountains of Dagestan to the top of the UFC light.
Dagestan, you feel me? The same place. Now listen, I don't know if it's like like two different sides of Dagestan. You feel me? Because I know Khabib.
Because if they ran into each other, they was probably from the same side.
Yeah, you feel me? I don't know. Like say Baltimore, you got West Side, East Side, all types of stuff. I don't know.
Lightweight division, Islam Makhachev has carved out a formidable fighting career.
Islam is very good. I told
Khabib, what's up, baby?
After a close-fought and somewhat controversial title defense against current featherweight champion Alexander Volkanovski, he solidified his status as the undisputed champion, with a professional record of 24 wins and only 1 loss.
Islam can become greatest lightweight ever, you know.
But how did he get to this point? And what makes him such a dominant force in the octagon? From his upbringing in Dagestan to his close friendship with Khabib Nurmagomedov, there are...
Y'all played with us in the comment section, bro. Y'all try to say him and Khabib wasn't cool, bro. Y'all mess with us. Stop playing with us, man.
many factors that have contributed to his success. So let's dive deeper into the life and career of Islam Makhachev.
The early years, baby. When he was out chasing them girls.
Bro,
What?
I think they was talking about somebody else. I really do.
No, they wasn't, yo.
Okay. All right. I'm confused.
What you mean, yo?
Keep going.
Our last video, bro. Let me see. On Khabib. Is Khabib the dude with the, that got like the little lip? He had like something on his lip, right?
Yeah.
Let me see.
What's Oliveira?
Is that?
See, that's not him, bro. I told you it was somebody different, homie.
Right. I'm sorry, y'all.
Goodness gracious. I knew it wasn't him.
I apologize, y'all.
It was somebody different. Kazmat or whatever.
Yeah, Kazmat. That's what I'm thinking about, y'all. My bad, y'all. So him and Khabib is actually really cool then.
Yeah.
You feel me?
Islam and Khabib is cool.
They look alike.
Islam Makhachev was born in 1991 in Makhachkala, the capital of Dagestan, in Russia, but grew up in a small village called Burshi. He's part of the Lak ethnic group, which is pretty rare, numbering only around 200,000 people. That's roughly the same amount of people that every year attends Coachella. It shouldn't be too surprising, then, that Islam and Khabib Nurmagomedov were childhood friends. Islam was first exposed to Sambo, a Russian combat sport centered around grappling and throws, when he saw Khabib training with his father. Islam fell in love with the sport and started participating in competitions at the national level when he was just 14. From there, his transition to MMA was seamless. In 2009, he quickly rose to prominence in the sport, training alongside some of Russia's top fighters and coaches, including featherweight striker Zabit Magomed Sharipov, rising middleweight star Magomed Ismailov, and
So what is Islam in now, bro? Is he in UFC or
he's
he
still
in
in the UFC?
So what? Oh, so he was in an MMA.
Yeah, he was an MMA fighter.
So what I about to say? I'm sorry, y'all, if I'm wrong. It's MMA then UFC, or they just
MMA is just a style of fighting. The UFC is MMA. MMA stands for mixed martial arts.
right.
That's the fighting style of
Oh,
the UFC.
listen, man. I apologize. I apologize. See, listen, I'm new to it. Help me out, baby.
Real new.
Good looking, Mookie, yo. Find MMA your jaw.
Just leave me alone.
wrestler Islam Sailev. However, it was Khabib's father, Abdulmanap Nurmagomedov, who had the most profound influence on Makhachev's development as a fighter.
I meet Khabib and his father. We went to the same school with Khabib, and I wanted to see where he's training, who his coaches, and I went to the same gym training there.
Years of hard work and top-notch training helped Islam to dominate the regional circuit, and Abdulmanap's guidance elevated his game to the level required to eventually become a known name in this brutal sport.
У него был на втором этаже кабинет, и внизу бывала очередь людей. Просто люди проходили, у каждого свои проблемы, и...
In the years that followed his transition to MMA, Islam continued to refine his skills and made waves in regional MMA promotions in Russia. He quickly became a top prospect with a record of 11 wins, leading to many MMA fans taking notice of his well-rounded skill set. Like the fans, the UFC's talent scouts took an interest in Islam's well-rounded skill set, including his strong sambo background and solid striking and grappling abilities. And so Dana White invited him to join the UFC. Obviously, the Dagestani fighter accepted, and thus began his conquest of the lightweight division.
Blue trunks for Makhachev, black trunks for Kuntz.
Kicking off his UFC career, Makhachev faced Leo Kuntz in May 2015.
As I mentioned during the walk-in, coached by Habib Nurmagomedov.
The fight was a showcase of Makhachev's sambo skills, as he effortlessly dominated Kuntz with his grappling and ground game.
And Kuntz is looking for an opportunity where he can spin around.
I see how you trying to do that, man. He on top of him trying to grab them arms, man. Yeah.
And wind up on top.
It didn't take long for Islam to finish the fight, submitting his opponent in the second round with a rear naked choke.
Boy, could have took him out the game, shorty.
It's all over. Beautiful job by Makhachev. Great UFC debut.
Thank you very much for the congrats. I fly here in the US earlier, like 1 month, and I came to this fight in my top shape.
Islam's perfect professional record came to a halt in October 2015 at UFC 192 when he faced off against Adriano Martins. Despite Islam being the favorite to win the fight, Martins landed a devastating blow that sent him to the mat.
Big shot by Martins. It is all over.
Resulting in his first and only loss in the octagon.
Why punch punch like that, bro? Is that like a powerful punch?
Kind of, sort of. Sometimes
Instead of
from up top, come from the side.
Yeah, instead of like, cause I'm just thinking somebody coming down, somebody higher. But most of the time when I see UFC fighters fight and they knock them down, they like King Kong them, bro. Yeah.
Octagon. Although Martins was the only fighter to have knocked out Makhachev, it's worth noting that he was not able to capitalize on his victory and was ultimately cut from the UFC roster after 2 winless years.
Dang.
Following his first and only loss at UFC 192, Makhachev took nearly a year off from fighting to work on his striking abilities. He teamed up with the American Kickboxing Academy and put in the hard work necessary to take his game to the next level.
Khabib.
He then returned to the UFC in September 2016 to face off against Chris Wade. He emerged victorious after a hard-fought battle, and his career began to gain momentum.
The way he was able to pull my knees in together, lock his hands, and pull me away from the cage, his power from there was, I never felt that before.
In 2017, he faced Nick Lentz in a one-sided affair, showcasing his impressive grappling skills and dominance on the ground.
Nick Lentz is allowing him to control both sides of his body. He's letting him get the left underhook, and he's letting him control his wrist with his right hand.
Lentz had no answer to Islam's takedowns and ground and pound, and the fight ended with Islam being declared the winner.
An excellent control by
Russia, y'all might be the
beat, boy.
Yeah, he was done. Y'all might be the best wrestlers I ever seen in my life, bro.
Absolutely.
Like
Russia's
like Mookie said, man, once he seen Khabib wrestling the bear, it was over with, bro. You feel me? Y'all trained to perfection in wrestling, bro. Y'all get those hands, but once y'all get those, y'all like complete. Makhachev.
This fight was a turning point that established him as one of the top contenders in the UFC's lightweight division.
dominance, man. Get him out the way.
I think it's going to be interesting to see who does the big left hand. That's it.
It's like he paralyzed him,
In
bro.
his next few fights, Islam continued his dominant streak and dispatched his opponents with relative ease.
Another big finish for Islam. Wow. You got to be careful there.
Another quick night at the office.
But in April 2019, he faced his biggest challenge yet in the form of Arman Tsarukyan, an Armenian-Russian wrestler.
Just train hard every day, and my mind is very strong. Islam, he's on different level, you know. His wrestling is good. His striking is good, you know. And I know one guy who can beat him. It's me, and that's it.
I mean, when you're a UFC fighter, you're supposed to think that though, right? Feel me? But we talking about Islam, baby. We talking about Islam, baby. Let's go.
Shoots on Makhachev is that you don't get the takedown defender.
Tsarukyan's wrestling proved to be a tough
Russian. You know how I
puzzle for
wrestle.
Islam to solve, as he was taken down and unable to inflict significant damage with his ground and pound, leading to a grueling 3-round fight.
I believe myself, and I know one day I'll be a UFC champion.
A lot of knowledge and experience in that corner, right accessible to him.
I'm gonna beat everybody and get my goal.
He's feeling it a little bit. Another takedown. He's using that butterfly hook.
But when the dust settled, the judges awarded the victory to Makhachev. At UFC 242, in September of the same year, Islam put on an impressive performance against the Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu black belt, Davi Ramos, reminding everyone that he's not just a grappling wizard, but a well-rounded fighter with skills in every aspect of the game. Despite both fighters having impressive grappling credentials, the fight mostly took place on the feet in a strategic chess match. After a bit of a slow start, Makhachev started to find his range and outlanded Ramos with his striking.
Woo! It's a pit bull on him, man. Come on, man.
And outlanded Ramos with his striking.
Keep playing, yo. Keep playing.
Not gonna.
Ramos did manage to hurt Islam with a left hook in the second round, but the Dagestani fighter showed his toughness by weathering the storm and coming back with his own power punches. In the end, the judges scored the fight in his favor.
Thank you. You know, I beat today a very tough opponent. Shalom Aleichem.
This new virus.
Coronavirus.
Changed the whole world, didn't it,
We've been
shorty?
closely monitoring the situation with the coronavirus and its potential impact on the health and safety of UFC athletes, staff, and fans around the world.
After a tumultuous year of postponed and canceled fights due to COVID-19 restrictions, MMA fans were eagerly awaiting the return of the Dagestani fighter to the octagon. Finally, on March 6, 2021, he would make his highly anticipated comeback against Drew Dober. But this was no ordinary fight for Islam. It was a massive step up in competition, pitting him against a dangerous striker in Dober, who had won 3 straight fights, including 2 by knockout. The pressure was on for Makhachev to prove himself against a formidable opponent, and he did not disappoint.
Drew Dober is nasty, no doubt.
From the opening bell, Islam displayed his world-class grappling skills, taking Dober down and controlling him on the ground.
Wrestling.
I love that pass. That pass was so smooth and kept all of his weight on the front of Drew Dober's body, on the top half.
Despite Dober's attempts to get back to his feet, Makhachev remained in dominant position, patiently waiting for the opportunity to sink in a submission.
Putting the finishing touches on what can only be described as a 10-8 round. Yeah.
In the third round, that opportunity presented itself, and he quickly capitalized, securing an arm triangle choke and forcing Dober to tap out.
Get him out of there! Well, if you was a UFC fighter, would you want a knockout or a submission? Like,
I'd rather get a submission.
Why?
Because I ain't trying to get knocked out.
No, not you.
Oh.
You get knocked out on the street all the time. Would you rather give out knockouts or submissions?
Probably a knockout.
Why you just want to see somebody go clean out? You gotta work. I think submissions. You gotta work a little hard for the submission.
Yeah.
So you just want to get them out the way.
Just get them out the way.
What y'all think, man? Y'all want to knock out with a submission? You feel me?
Yeah, it definitely felt like he's been doing that since he was 4 years old. I felt on point. Like, I felt ready. I felt I could have beaten 99% of the roster. But man, the game that he implemented, right? The things that he's good at, he was phenomenal at it.
Different.
With this victory, Islam sent a clear message to the entire lightweight division that he was back and more dangerous than ever before. And for fans who had been eagerly awaiting his return, it was a thrilling performance that lived up to the hype. Despite being one of the top fighters in the lightweight division, Islam's path to the title was always going to be challenging, given that his close friend and mentor, Khabib, held the belt. However, when Khabib's father and coach passed away from COVID-19 complications, Khabib shifted his focus and decided to retire undefeated.
And no way I'm gonna come here without my father.
At that point, he turned his full attention to coaching fellow Dagestani fighters.
These dudes got a lot of honor, bro.
Yeah.
They live with a lot of respect, man.
Yep.
Including Makhachev and his own cousins Usman and Umar Nurmagomedov.
Now he's retired, but he's still training with us. He still helps us.
Under Khabib's guidance, but also that of Javier Mendez, who has coached almost a dozen MMA champions over the years, Islam would continue to rise up the ranks of the UFC's lightweight division, defeating the likes of Thiago Moises, Dan Hooker, and Bobby Green. To finally earn a title shot in October 2022 against submission specialist Charles Oliveira.
This is your toughest fight so far.
I know.
Gente, vocês falam demais, vocês correram pra caraco. Eu luto contra você em qualquer lugar do país. Para de
These
falar
guys
merda.
always want to magnify, doesn't speak English. Nobody understands you.
I think Charles Oliveira wins.
Charles will get the job done, you know. Charles Oliveira, yeah.
They going against him.
Gonna win.
I think Charles Oliveira gets the job done.
Hey, y'all, was they beefing a lot, bro? Charles and Islam?
Nah, I seen him shake his hand at the face-off, so.
They was all right. It wasn't like a beef.
Oliveira was known for his considerable striking skills and reach advantage, but Makhachev showed complete dominance of the cage, taking the fight to the ground and even dropping Oliveira with a hard strike in the opening round.
Well, opinions are subjective, and some people believe that I would be a potential winner, he would be a potential winner, but I'm going to show that my background and the number of fights I've had, my contenders, this will come to show on that very night, and in this sense, I'll shock the world because people will change their opinion about this.
Although Oliveira initially seemed to have an edge in the striking game, it never came to fruition in this match. In the second round, Islam dropped Charles with another big shot and followed up with a head and arm triangle to secure the victory and the lightweight title.
After his knockdown, he took a break, trained up, waited like a year, came back and won the belt, bro.
Exactly.
Come on, man.
Between Islam and his mentor, Khabib.
It's like a
Khabib's style was feared by opponents due to his overwhelming dominance. He would begin by throwing punches and then quickly go for the double leg takedown. He would then finish the fight with powerful ground and pound or submissions. In contrast, Islam also initiates with strikes, but he is more inclined to trade shots. While Khabib had a more dominant and overpowering approach, Islam tends to be more patient, carefully out-grappling opponents like Nick Lentz or wearing them out with submissions, as he did with Drew Dober.
Okay.
Islam is also a bit more diverse with his striking, and he likes to use single-leg trips to throw his opponents off balance. Even with these differences, there's no denying that Islam has learned much from Khabib and has applied his teachings to great effect in his fights. With his skills and dominance now well established, Islam entered the octagon against Alexander Volkanovski at UFC 284 in February 2023 to defend his title.
Bro.
Islam Makhachev. Well, Islam's gonna win the fight.
You don't think anyone in the 155-pound
Sean O'Malley, what's up, boy?
weight division,
The party guy.
beats
He got them hands though, bro.
Islam anytime?
That dude is so good. It's definitely a challenge. Like, I know it's a challenge. I'm not going to sit out here and say it's not a challenge. But is it a challenge I can overcome and get through? 100%. I guarantee you I can.
What followed was a long and grueling 5-round battle in which both fighters showcased their skills and exploited weaknesses in their opponent's game plan.
How many minutes in a UFC fight, bro?
I think it's 3-minute rounds.
3-minute rounds.
3 5-minute rounds, or sometimes 3 3-minute rounds. Let me know if I'm wrong, yo. I could be wrong, but I think it's only 3 minutes, maybe a little bit more. Not a lot though. It's a lot like boxing.
While
UFC crowd probably be going crazy, yo.
He failed to take the lightweight belt from Makhachev, losing in a unanimous decision. However, it was close enough that a win for either man would have been justifiable.
Obviously, a lot of people are going to be happy with that because they didn't give me a chance, but I gave myself a chance, and I was expecting to win. I knew he was really good. I just knew I prepared properly.
Charles Oliver gave him his respect, bro.
As his UFC career continues to rise, Islam's dominance in the octagon is undeniable.
I need some top fight. I have improved. I have to improve. Thank you, Björn. I'm coming for you guys. Thank you.
With his incredible grappling skills and newfound striking prowess, he has taken down some of the toughest opponents in the lightweight division. He has been guided by the legendary Nurmagomedov's family and continues to pay tribute to his mentors with every win. With his latest victory over Alexander Volkanovski, he has proven that he is not just a one-dimensional wrestler, but a complete mixed martial artist. As fans and experts alike continue to sing his praises, it is clear that Makhachev's star is only going to shine brighter in the years to come. With the coveted lightweight title belt safe around his waist, the world is his oyster, and the future looks more exciting than ever for this Dagestani champion. At only 31 years of age and with few notable injuries sustained through his career, Islam could potentially continue his fighting career for a decade to come. Whether he holds the belt for years to come is a question that only time will answer.
Mookie!
Yo.
What you lying, shorty?
I learned a lot, bro. I'm gonna definitely try to follow this guy. You know, just got to go into my Google account, put his name in there, hit follow, and I can follow him. But anyway, like I like Khabib's camp, bro.
Right.
It's like it births champions, bro. Even got the round mound Cormier, you know what I'm saying? Big boy. Big boy round mound.
Oh, yo.
He was even a champion.
Yeah, fact. So what you learned about this video, though, about your man Islam, bro?
Man Islam, man. He's a praying man, you know, Islamic, you know what I'm saying? Muslim man, praying man, you know, and he's just a beast, bro.
He patient, he's sturdy.
He's sturdy, and you got the right person training him, bro.
Facts, bro. He was born to be a champion, bro.
Born to be a champion.
Man, this was an amazing video, dudes. Y'all Patreon member, man. Man, if y'all want y'all videos requested through Patreon, y'all get them requested earlier, bro. Instant requests, bro. Get them done. We love y'all. We appreciate y'all, man. I'm Nick DUNSON.
And I'm Mookie DUNSON.
And we out, baby. 1.